Hello, everyone, and welcome so much to this little celebration that we're doing today. First of all, welcome to all of you who are live, and welcome to all of you who are watching this on the replay. I'm so excited that you're here, and I can't wait to celebrate with you all. So let's just wait around and see if someone jumps on. Let's see. We're going to just share this out a little bit as well. So I'm just going to do that while we wait for someone to join. So I'm just going to, let's see, do a little sharing. So if I just jump into my channel, let's see. I know there's a few people there that are live as well, so I'll just leave you be, and then I'm sure, hopefully, I'll see you all soon. Let's see. So I'm a bit excited today because we have reached 1K. We went on Monday, I think. I got to the 1K, and we have kept going up since then. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a live today and just celebrate and get you guys to talk about your channels and promote them. And if any of the ones that I know well, if you want to come up on the screen and chat a bit, then you are more than welcome. If anyone wants to, I will put the link in. Hello, come Stan. How are you, lovely? So good to see you. Thank you so much. I can't believe it. I'm so close. We chatted about this not that long ago, didn't we? I said I was on the track, and you said, yeah, you'll get there. So, and I want to thank you, especially you and Blue Jeans. Gosh, you guys have been so supportive and helped me such a long way. So we are nearly, it feels so good. And we are so close to monetization, you guys. I think I have something like 300 watch hours to go. And with the numbers I'm pulling at the moment, I'm hoping to get there within 3 weeks. So it shouldn't be long, and we should get there. So yes, I am so chuffed. Definitely chuffed. Oh my goodness. It is so exciting. I was lucky today. My husband had the day off, and he was able to take my little one out of the house so I could do this live with you guys. So yeah, oh no, it is so close. I'm so nearly there. Oh my goodness. It is so exciting. So yes, let's see. I'm just going to jump into my channel, and I'm just going to add in. Let's see, go into my lives, see if I can add in a proper thumbnail and stuff. I had that up, so I thought I must just quickly go in and do that. Let's see, I have one ready to go. Let's see if it will let me. Let's see, desktop. So, but yeah, I just can't believe, like, it's taken way less time than I thought it was going to do. So I started, let's see if I can find the right photo. It's hard to see when you're doing those little tiny uploads, and they're like this teeny tiny little. Let's see, I'm just going to, maybe if I cancel that one out, and I'm just going to go, let's see, let's go desktop. There it is. I found it. There we go. Hopefully that will, oh gosh, really, is it too big? Come on. Oh, no, it's not helping me today. Let's see if I can. Nope, I don't think it will do that. So we'll just have to leave it, and I'll add that thumbnail up later. But anyway, let's see. So yeah, I'm trying Cubstan. I usually have I often use my son's iPad, because obviously he doesn't use it after he's gone to bed, because he uses that as, he's got an iPad, because my younger son's got autism. He's got an iPad that has a communication app on it, so he can use that when he can't verbalize. But that means I've got an iPad with some extra stuff, so I can run that at night if I need it. But I'm actually pulling decent numbers at the moment, which is really exciting. Now, Cubstan, now I can't see on here. I'm just going to see on my, let's see, my videos. I don't know if it shows up on StreamYard. I'm just going to go in and check just in my control room. Yes, because I can't see it on StreamYard who's moderators, but I could have sworn you were a moderator, and you are. That's good. I can see that now. I should have just asked. There we go. Let's see. I'm just going to go back and leave. Sorry, just a bit of just getting everything set up and ready to go. Oh, we got someone new. Welcome. Let's see. Is it Majari? Thank you so much for coming in, and welcome. Are you your channel? Are you content creator? What do you do? I'd love to hear about your channels. Feel free to talk about yourself. Obviously, unless you're a moderator, you can't drop a link. But yeah, just have a look at the rules. Just don't ask for subs. If people like what they hear about you, they will come and check you out. If you haven't checked out Cubstan, do that as well. Cubstan is fantastic. She does some amazing live streams. She does some amazing videos. You're from Morocco. Oh, how gorgeous. I've never been, but my sister went last year, and the photos are absolutely amazing, and she loved it. So yeah, no, fantastic. Thank you so much for jumping in and chatting with us today. Let's see. I'm just going to try. I wonder if I can share this out. Get shareable link. So let's see if we can get some more people. I do know that there's a few that are live at the moment, and I'm sure there's quite a few people on those lives. So I'm not expecting like ginormous numbers today. I just thought we can come on and chat and have a bit of fun together, and I'd love to help other people grow their channels as well. And especially if you're a small channel, then of course that's where I've been like in the last sort of 10 months. So and obviously I'm still a small channel. Like, it's just because you're hitting 1,000 doesn't mean you're necessarily gonna go massive. But it's, yeah, and it's just such a, I think for small channels, that 1K is such a massive milestone, and I think it's a bit exciting to get there. I think that 1K, and then for the watch hours, those 4Ks. So yeah. Oh, hello, we got someone else. How are you? Let's see. Now I'm going to try. I'm so sorry. I'm probably going to mispronounce your name. Anva Uong. How are you? Thank you so much for popping in. I'm really excited that you are here. I really appreciate you popping in. We are celebrating that I reached my 1K on Monday. It's been something I worked on for so long, and yeah, I'm so excited to have gotten there. So So yeah, no, I'm super excited. Let's see. I'm just going to try and I need to keep reminding myself that I can on StreamYard that I can add things sort of underneath here. So I will try to I will try to do that. Let's see. Sassy girl, how are you, lovely? My fellow Aussie, or you're New Zealander, aren't you? So, but you're in Australia, so you sort of you know what we do with all the overseas people. Then we just adopt you as honorary Australians, don't we? Like all the actors. Yep, you're all Aussies. Yes, I'm hoping I can get that community tab. So I'm hoping I'll have it next week, which will be really exciting because it means I can share everyone else out as well. Because at the moment, if to share, I can only tweet it. So yes, thank you so much, Sister Girl, for coming in. I really appreciate it. I love all your grocery hauls and all of that, and we both. It's always funny to watch your videos. We're both ballet moms as well. Sister Girl, you've got some daughters, I think, that does ballet, and you do these awesome grocery hauls and everything. It's really cool too. It's cool to watch. Yeah. If you're looking for like great goal setting videos and stuff for yourself, personal development, Sister Girl is your girl. So go check her out. Make sure you go check her out. She does some really good. She did Vlogtober. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you did that, Zesty. You did. Did you manage to do a video every day in October? Because I just take my hat off to you because I tried just to do 2 for myself. Just do 2 every week. I'm just like, okay, I think that's the extent of what I can do and still keep my sanity. Oh, you got 26 days still. Seriously awesome. Oh, hello, Poppy Shots. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. We are celebrating 1K today. I reached it on Monday and I'm really excited. I'd love to promote you guys as well. I'd love to feel free to chat about your channels, do a little blurb about what you do, what your channel's about. If there's someone there that I don't know, I'll try to get back and find you afterwards and support you guys as well. Obviously, if you're new to this channel, I would love to have you subscribe as well. I do a bit of a mix. I do a couple of live streams. I'm not a big live streamer. I will do some live cooking videos as well, so you can sort of just follow along and I'll chat to you as I'm cooking and doing my thing. I used to run cooking classes and stuff, so I sort of feel more comfortable in front of a camera when I can sort of just do something with my hand. I feel like I'm talking like my hands are all over the place. But yeah, I just sort of feel that I can be more I don't know, interesting? Is that a thing? When I'm sort of teaching and doing my cooking and stuff at the same time. So I try to do those every now and again. I will try to do, for me, I think Tuesdays will probably be good ones for me to do live cookings as well. Oh, you have to go to work. Thank you so much for popping in, Zesty. I really appreciate you being here. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. I think you guys are doing much better now, aren't you? COVID-wise. We are fine here in South Australia. We haven't had a case for a long time. So it's kind of almost back to normal here. But I know you guys have been been struggling a bit more. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're safe. And thank you so much for your support. Let's see. What was I saying? So yeah, Tuesdays is one of the few days I usually have a few hours to myself. So that's when I try to either run a video that I can sit and sort of chat with, or I can do a live stream. And usually if I'll do a live stream, I'll do it a little bit later, like maybe like an hour later than what I usually upload, just so I can get home and get set up and stuff. But yes, I do some cooking, I do recipes. I'm very interested in using herbs in different things, whether it would be like herbal oils, teas. I'm sitting here with you can't really see in here, but it's licorice root. I've actually got proper licorice root just lying down the bottom in my tea. I just love. No, it's not my first live, Poppy. I've done quite a few lives and stuff before. I don't do them very often. Because usually I have a house full of kids that are noisy, or I might have, like, my oldest might be gaming or something, and then they're really loud because they've got their little headphones on, and then they talk like crazy loud. And I also got a little 4-year-old as well, and quite often he likes to sort of come in on the side here as well, and I try to avoid as much as I can to put my kids on camera. Just mainly for their own sort of privacy and stuff. I decided to be on YouTube, so I'll show me. Occasionally I can't help it, and I'll try to edit them out afterwards. But yeah, so I do them, but just not. I'm not one of the regular live streamers that will go live a couple of times a week or every day or something like that. It's more sporadic when I get a chance. But I do upload twice a week. Australian time, it's Tuesday morning and Friday morning, which I think works out to be, if you're in sort of USA, it will be like Monday, like usually afternoon, evening, depending on where you are. And then the same on Thursday. So we're ahead by nearly a day, I think, depending on where you are. So so that's sort of my times. So Poppy, I'd love to hear, what do you, are you a content creator? Are you a live streamer? What do you do with your channel? I'd love to promote you guys, and have you guys chat a little bit about your channels as well. I'm just trying to, at the same time, sort of share. I'm going to see if I can get into my videos. I was just trying to get back into my channel and stuff, and I'll just see if I can share it out, because I actually haven't done that yet. I'll go back into my channel. So I'll sort of just try to chat. Let's do this sort of simultaneously here. If I can. Here we go. Just try to. I'm just going to turn down my sound so I don't do like a full-on swap, like whether I get that echo with my sound. I'm just going to share this into like Twitter, just letting everyone know I'm on. And then if you have, I don't know if you guys, those that have community tabs, if you have the option to sharing me out, feel free. I really appreciate it. I don't have one yet. I'm hoping to have my community tab next week. So let's see. I'm just going to tweet that one out. And here we go. I can go back into StreamYard and I can see myself in lifetime. Let's see. You are a family channel living in the US but living in Texas. Okay, I need to remember that I can show comments up on here. I keep forgetting that I can do that. I often just go do live stream straight via YouTube, so I can easily sort of swap between pictures and stuff. So mostly do videos, but the occasional live stream as well. Fantastic. So yeah, and that's awesome. What sort of so do you do stuff with your family, like is it mainly stuff from home, like cooking or things, or are you sort of traveling around, or shopping stuff, or outings? So I love to. Oh, you're from Jamaica. Oh, how awesome. That's fantastic. I've never been. I'd love to go. I think any sort of the Caribbean islands and stuff, I just find them so fascinating. I really, really enjoy. I love your accents. I just love. Oh, that's exciting. Culture and all of that. So yeah, I love. I just like your food and all the things, those sort of things. I love it. And so so yeah, it's a bit similar. Like I'm originally from Norway, but yeah, I've been in Australia for close to 17 years now. So I've been here for a while. Let's see, I'm trying to keep up with comments today. Sometimes I sort of forget about the comments. I get busy talking. Vlogging challenges, couple discussions, activities with the kids. Pop that up as well. Awesome. That sounds really cool. I'm going to try, what I'll do afterwards is I will go through whoever's been in the live stream, and I'll go and add you as well. Let's see what I'm going to do. Just remember, if you're here, if you just jumped in, I'd love for you if you can thumbs up the live stream. We are celebrating my 1K milestone today. I hit that on Monday, and it was really exciting. I was I was watching the numbers, and I was like, oh, but we got there, and it was yeah. It took me about 10 months, probably because I wasn't a big streamer. So I sort of just decided I'll try to let it grow as organically as it could, just through videos and contents and stuff like that. So but yeah, no, it's exciting to have you all here. I'm trying to get now. So I've gotten to my 1K, so I'm trying to get to that 4K. I'm actually nearly there. I'm hoping I can reach it within 3 weeks. So which should be really good if I can manage that. I'll be crazy happy. So let's have a cup of tea. But yeah, so I do. So like in addition to like cooking and stuff, I often do. I'll do the occasional like little coloring, just color along, like little relaxing stuff with just music and things. Some grocery hauls and all of those. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, exactly. I think that's where things like the live streaming and stuff comes in really handy. I think if I had the option to do more live streaming, I definitely would, and I probably would have reached those watch hour numbers sooner. That is awesome that you had those numbers sitting there. That is fantastic. That's really cool. Well done. Well done. How long did it take you to get to those, if you don't mind me asking? How long did it take you to get to those numbers? Because I think I did my first video. It was like late December, like something like 29th or 30th of December or something like that. So it took me, since I got the 1K on Monday, so that was pretty much 10 months. And my goal was to get monetized before I got to a year. I think I got most of those watch hours sort of came from sort of March, April-ish. I started going steadily up. But yeah, no, it's that's sort of where my growth sort of really started to get in, because I think I started doing I think April was the first month I did a grocery haul, and then things just went so much more crazy. I had no idea people who were watching. watching so many grocery hauls, and they seem to do really well. So I've sort of tried to do them every now and again, but I don't shop that much. I do a bulk shop, and then I might not do another big shop for that's like film video worthy for like another month. So it's like, oh, Deborah's glad tidings. Hello. I haven't seen your name around for ages. How are you? Thank you so much for popping in. Let's see. So I got to start uploading in February this year and got the 4K in May. Fantastic. That is awesome. That is really, really good. But yeah, I just go to show that if you have the time to really like keep uploading like a lot, definitely you get to those numbers quicker. And I wish I had the option to do that. I think I'd lose my brain. I think at least I'd lose my sleep, I think, because I do a lot of my editing I do sort of when because I do a lot of voiceovers because my house is busy. It's a house full of kids, and I just find that trying to talk while I film, it just doesn't work. So I do a lot of voiceovering, but then I have to wait until everyone's asleep, so it's nice and quiet. So I quite often sit up and do stuff until sort of past midnight and then upload. So I usually do most of my editing on the day before my video goes live. So then it just uploads overnight, and then I just click the premiere live the next day. Oh, I'm glad you're good, Deborah. That is really good. Yeah, I hope wherever you are in the world, all of you, that you are safe and well. No COVIDs or anything like that in your families. I hope you're all good. I mentioned it just in the bicentennial before, but we're doing. I'm super lucky where we are. So for those that don't know, I'm in South Australia, and one of the lucky thing with the city I'm in, so I'm in the capital of South Australia, which is called Adelaide. And it's kind of like it's got a tiny little CBD, like you can walk around. It's like a little square. You can walk around in a few hours pretty much. But most of like the greater Adelaide area is houses. It's not apartment buildings, it's suburbs. So I find it's easier to keep to yourself, to keep that social distancing, because you don't have that many communal areas. Does that make sense? So a lot of people that have, okay, so let's compare it to like Melbourne and Sydney. They had much higher outbreaks than what we had here, but then they also have a lot more. They have larger CBDs. They have more apartment buildings where everyone, need to take the same lifts or the same stairs, touching the same areas, which makes it easy here in South Australia when we don't have that, to keep apart and stuff. So we were definitely in a better situation. So we are pretty much back to normal here, which is, we haven't had a case for, I think, months. At least not a communal spread, which is really good. So I'm really thankful. I'm feeling very thankful that we are at that stage now. And I think the other states now are also calming down a lot, which is fantastic. I'm really thankful for that. But I'm still praying and thinking of everyone elsewhere in the world, USA especially, and hoping that you guys are safe soon. Let's see. So here we go. So at the moment we got Deborah's Glad Tidings, Poppy Show, JA. Okay, what time is it in Australia right now? Let's see. We are at 10:13 a.m. on Friday. So we are a fair bit ahead. I think I worked out, because I was, for those of you who got Vern's John closet, we did a panel. I did a panel with her a couple of weeks back, and the Crockett Way. And we had to work out the time difference and stuff. So I am 14 and a half hours ahead of like your Eastern times, East Coast times, like New York and like the coastline there in the USA. So yeah, so sort of a bit ahead. So often when it's morning here, it's usually like evening or something, wherever. For the USA, those in the USA, and usually with Europe, it's usually in the middle of the night, depending on, or like midnight-ish, depending on when I upload and do stuff as well. So yes, I think Poppy Show. I think it will probably be maybe like, I don't know, if you're in Texas, you probably got another couple of time zones away from the East Coast. So we might be like 16 and a half hours ahead. We got that in Adelaide. We got this half an hour thing happening. So like our East Coast, they have like, they're on the whole hour, same as everywhere else in the world. And in South Australia and Northern Territory here in Australia, we have this odd half an hour time difference. I'm not quite sure why they did that and not just the whole hour, but it's just odd when you're trying to work things out. It's just like, yeah, but we get there. We get there in time. Let's see now. So who we got in? We got Poppy, we got Deborah, Cubston's on the phone. 5:45 p.m. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought you guys would be sort of evening, or early evening, late afternoonish, where you are. So getting towards like your dinner time and stuff, I'd say. Are you all sort of watching elections and stuff at the moment? I'm watching from Australia, like updates, seeing what happens. It's because I think whatever's happening in the USA is going to affect the rest of the world. So whoever you vote for, I don't care. We're not going to talk about who's going to win and stuff, but I think it's I've been like glued to my live updates lately. First thing in the morning, I'm like, any updates? I think we're all yelling at Nevada to update their numbers. I think someone posted a meme yesterday about the counting because it was taking so long for Nevada to update. And I'm trying to think, what movie is that from? Sing, I think, where they got that sloth that works in at the motor registry office. And someone posted about that one in Nevada. I was thinking, oh my god. Oh my goodness. I think that's how we're all feeling at the moment while we're waiting for these updates. So we have 5. I think we've got 5 people watching at the moment. Fantastic. I hope everyone are well. I hope you're safe. We are currently celebrating 1K milestone. I'm so excited. And I'd love to come in there, and I would like to promote you guys today. Feel free to post a little bit about what your channel is all about. If anyone likes that, go find them and subscribe and all of that. And let's have everyone sharing the love today, I think. So I got about 45 minutes. I just keeping an eye out. Thank you, Poppy. I think I've got another sort of 45 minutes ish that I can sort of stay on the live, just because we got a wardrobe coming in today, getting put into my kids' room. So he was gonna pop around at about 11, so that is just about 42 minutes. So I'll try to hang on for as long as I can, and just chat with you guys and find out more about who you guys are and sharing the love around. So yeah, and so as I mentioned, I love like herbs and things. I've been doing lately. I've been doing a few videos where I talk a bit about like the herbs that I grow in my garden. I'm trying to make like a herbal tea garden. So a lot of those herbs that you can steep in hot water and drink for health benefits and those sort of things. And so I've been doing some videos with that. I've had like crazy crops of chamomile lately. I've been picking and drying like several times a week. I've got so much. But it tastes so much better than the store-bought that's been sitting in there for ages and ages. So if you guys are enjoy those sort of things, some organic gardening and cooking and stuff like that, and what you can do with those sort of herbs, just feel free to check out some of my other videos as well. Because I think for those that don't know, my background is as an RN, and I'm not currently working in a hospital. I have a son with autism, so I look after him a lot, and I also got a back injury, so that makes looking after patients a little bit hard. But I love that whole combination of taking modern medicine and traditional herbal medicines and herbal laws and stuff like that and combining it. Because I think when we use things in conjunction with each other rather than just one or the other, I think that's when we can get the best benefits. Because obviously there are things that herbs might not necessarily help with or do as well as we needed to. But at the same time, I do think sometimes we go to pharmaceuticals a little bit too often. So we can save the pharmaceuticals for when it's really, really needed. And then we might be able to use a herbal remedy for the minor things as well. Things that don't necessarily need like an antibiotic or a really strong pain relief or something like that. So yeah, that's a lot of the stuff that I'm sort of working on and reading about at the moment. I'm doing some books. I'll show you actually. I've got this one book that I've been looking, which is this one here. It's got Plants for the People, and it's just got lots of things that you can do with, like you can make like little jellies and stuff like that. Things like recipes for like immunity boosts and all of that. I'm just really enjoying all of that at the moment. So I'm doing a lot of sort of research and finding out what the best plants to grow. So yes, I'm working on just developing my vegetable garden and stuff with that at the moment. So I did try to what I was going to say, grow a lot of the stuff that I can use myself. Oh, hang on, my camera just went off my phone. And all of that as well. So but yeah, feel free if anyone ever have any like questions about those sort of things, or if there's anything you guys want me to make a video about to do with like herbal things, or what you can make and things, stuff like that, feel free to add a comment or or something like that. You can go just sort of on the side there in the chat, or afterwards whack it in the comments below once we finish the stream. I don't think you can comment while there's a live stream going. I think you can only go in the chat. But yeah, I'd love to look at suggestions that you guys come with as well, and all of that, just to see, how I can help, if there's anything I can do to help you guys as well. So, or any cooking videos that you'd like me to like me to do. I think one of the favorite ones I really loved doing was the lavender butter biscuits that I did. I love that. And they were so tasty. They were really nice. Those ones did had like sugar and flour and stuff in it, because I haven't found a really good butter biscuit yet for like the keto style. And those ones were mainly for my kids, not so much for me. I had one. But I loved making that, and just taking that time and putting that, like, the lavender in there, and you just feel so relaxed when you cook with lavender, because you've got that smell, and it's I really, really enjoy it. So if there's any of those sort of things that you want me to cover more about, feel free to ask, and I will do more of those. I'm working on a video. It does take a little while, because it does involve a herbal oil, and that herbal oil takes a while to develop. So it's probably taking me about 2 weeks to make that video, but I'm going to make a salve sort of thing. That's fine. That's completely fine, Poppy. I just chat. I just talk. So I'm going to try to. So I'm making this herbal oil, and you will find out what that's all for and all of that. But I'm going to make it into something else after, and then so obviously the herbs needs to then steep in the oil for a while, and sort of infuse the oil. So it's currently sitting and doing that, and yeah, so I did that same day as I did, for those that saw, if anyone saw the blackberry and thyme vinegar that I did. I actually did the other one at the same time. Time. Oh gosh, pardon the pun. That was unintentional. But I started them both at the same time, but the vinegar one is much quicker to make. So that only took 2 days, and then I finished that one while the other one is still happening. If I go back to Norway often, well, we were actually meant to go back for this Christmas coming. Obviously, that's not happening now, because everything is closed down. There's practically no flights leaving. Pretty much no flights leaving Australia. You pretty much need, apart from the countries, I think we're allowed to go to New Zealand at the moment. That's about it. And some states are open between them. But we haven't been allowed to go overseas unless there were like really like circumstances were like really pressing, like we're talking about family member deaths or things like that. If you have, like, say, elderly parents and you need to go and look after them because they're all by themselves and they have no support and those sort of things, you might get you might be allowed to leave. But I think one of the problems at the moment is that the plane tickets are so expensive. They have gone up like crazy. Let's see, how long is the trip from Australia to Norway, and is it a straight trip? The quickest I can get there is, at the moment, I think it's just under 24 hours, and that's with one stopover. So we go usually through one of the Arab countries, so either Dubai in the Emirates, or through Qatar, so through Doha. And that's one stop there and then straight to Norway. So it's 2 very, very long stretches. But just having that one stop. Now, there used to be 2 to 3 stops just to get there. And it would take like 36, 37 hours. And that's if you were lucky with your stopovers and just didn't have like crazy long ones. But at the moment, you can get there in, sometimes if you're lucky, just under 24 hours. Which makes it it's still like a seriously long flight. I think one of those legs are like, I'm trying to think. I think it's the one from like either like Dubai or Doha to Norway. I think that's the longest one, and we're talking like 13 or something hours. It's a long time to sit in a cramped, like you feel like your little sardines in a tin, but it is far better than what it used to be, so I'm not going to complain. Last time I went over was last year. That was a very unexpected trip because I had to so my side of the family is all still in Norway, and my dad unexpectedly passed away last year. So I had to pretty much jump on a plane within, I think it was about a week. A week later, they held off the funeral a little bit so that I can go together with my youngest son because I couldn't leave him here. So he came with me for that. So I was over there for 2 weeks for that, for the funeral, and just got to catch up with friends and sort out things that needed sorting out when a parent has passed away. But I'm glad we were able to get that trip in though, and see people. My mum often comes over about every second year here, but they were meant to come in February next year, but we will see. I doubt. They're saying at the moment that maybe 2022 they might start opening more for proper travel. But I think, thank you so much, Poppy. That's I appreciate it. It was a tough time. I was so lucky. My dad had actually been able to come over just the year before. It's literally just been 2 years now since I actually saw him and got to hug him and stuff, because he was here in October 2 years ago, and that was 4 months. Yeah, about four months before he passed away. So I'm very thankful that we got to have a lovely time together before everything happened. So, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, 4 hours to Jamaica. That's like, that's just like a hop, skip, and a jump over the over the ocean. It feels like 4 hours. That's like nothing. I think I was a bit spoiled as well though. Like growing up in Norway, like you could jump on a plane for 2 hours and you could be pretty much in any European country within that time frame. So we did get a bit spoiled for cheap travel to lots of places. It's like when you can. My trip to the airport. Yeah, I think some of the properties here, like in Australia, is like we're talking rural. We're talking like thousands. They could be a property that's spread for like 1,000 kilometers. It is like, it's crazy. It's like you drive for 10 hours and you're not even at the end of your driveway. Luckily, we're in the suburbs, so it only takes us about half an hour to go to the airport. But but yeah, you're quite right. Ooh. Has anyone had? I love this tea. It's my favorite at the moment. I keep drinking it like every day. It's licorice root. I mentioned it earlier, but I buy like bags of just whole. Like they're broken down a little bit, but they're still like whole big pieces, so you don't need to put it into tea bags, and it just sinks down the bottom, so I can just drink it with everything in there. But if you haven't had like proper licorice root, it's so good. It's like you drink it and you get the licorice aftertaste after, and you don't even need to have like sugar or honey in there because it's got like a sweetness. There's like a natural sweetness to it, which is really good. I love it. This is my favorite. It's good for your digestive system and like mucus in your throat and stuff, which is really good. So yeah, I love I love drinking that. I just sort of sip at it over the course of the day. I just keep topping it up with hot water, because I find I can steep them several times before I'm starting to lose flavor. So that way I can. So yeah, I try to have like 2 to 3 cups a day of that one, and then maybe some like chamomile or something in the evening. If I have too much during the day, I just want to go to sleep. So yeah. Oh, you're still. Oh, sorry, Deborah. I missed your little message there before, but you're still there listening in. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just like, I've got to. I don't know if my husband's seen seen my stash of like herbs. So I've only buy the herbs that I don't grow myself. Although at the moment I've got stuff that I just planted for seeds, so it's going to take quite a while until I get to a point where I can start harvesting stuff. Apart from my chamomile, because that just went crazy. I've got a good jar. Like I dry them. So what I do with chamomile, I pick off the flowers and I put it onto a baking tray. And you can then just dry it in the oven, like on the lowest setting that you can do. So I actually, with my oven, I have a defrost setting on it, which is only, I'm going to talk in Celsius now, not Fahrenheit, but it's about 30 degrees. I'm trying to think what that would be in Fahrenheit. It's like a nice warm summer's day. So that's the kind of temperature we're looking. So you can easily put your hand in there and not burn yourself. Let's see, did I get any messages? No, this one. I'm just waiting because I've got that person coming to put in our wardrobe today. So I'm just sort of listening half out from my phone and the door and anything coming. So I'll see how long I can keep this going for. I'll just keep going until my husband comes home with the little one, or then I get a knock on the door. So, but yes, I try to. So I only buy what that I can't harvest myself at the moment. We got a really good health food store not too far away, and they have a lot of like bags of whole herbs and spices and stuff like that are good for brewing teas, and it's got a lot of health benefits as well. So there's so many. It's funny. I think like dandelion as well, and most people will just dig them out of the garden and find them as a weed. But there's so much stuff that you can do with your dandelions. Like you can add the leaves to your salads. You can use the flowers for teas, which is they're a bit bitter, but they're a great tonic for your body. You can use the roots as well and seep that as a tea. And all of that as well. So it's a good. There's so many weeds that you can. That's got lots of health benefits, but when everyone started wanting manicured gardens, you sort of picked all those herbs and weeds. So I think it's been really interesting just learning more about what we can actually use. Even like milk thistle, those little purple flowers, those little spiky on the stems and the leaves and stuff. Lots of health benefits with those as well. So I've been planting lots and lots. I planted lots of like peppermints and spearmints and lemon balm, but the seeds are like tiny and they're taking forever to grow. So I'm getting a little bit impatient. I'm like sitting and talking to them like, come on, grow for me. But I have like lavender. I've planted English lavender now, because the one I've got is a French one, so you can't, which is a non-edible one. You can use it for other things, but you just can't eat it. And so I planted some English one, which is the edible kind, but they're like tiny little ones at the moment, so they just need a lot of time to grow and develop before I can start harvesting. And all of that. So, but I've got things like yarrow, which I hadn't heard of before, but I found it at a garden centre and said it was like a herbal tea plant. So I thought, I'll do that. And one of the books I'm listening to on Audible. Whenever I'm driving now, I listen to Audible books. And I'm sure you guys have you guys heard of the Outlander series that's on Netflix and a lot of other places, like the Scottish one? Well, I'm reading the books at the moment, and they talk so much about herbs there that they don't do in the series. So I'm actually learning a lot from there, like the names of the plants and stuff, and then I find them in my book and read more about them. So it's been really interesting. So I've got yarrow happening, and coriander. I probably wouldn't use coriander for tea, but lots of other things. Dills. I've got thyme. I've got rosemary. Rosemary is a great one to steep in, and all of that. So basil. So yeah, no, I love just developing that garden and watching things grow. I've been waiting so long to get to the point where I could actually really grow stuff in my yard. So we've been working hard on that. I've got a playlist with how we were doing setting up our garden and stuff as well. I still got a long way to go, but it is so much better than what it was. Let's see. Have we got anyone else? We got 4 people on, I think. That is fantastic. I have a feeling it's the same ones. But I really appreciate you guys being here with me. And just, chatting. I love to hear more about you all. Like, I know you guys are probably sort of getting towards dinner time and just listening in and stuff. But yeah, I really appreciate you all being here and helping me get my wash hours and everything as well. So we'll try. We'll try to get there. Yeah, I'm definitely on track to get there within 3 weeks. So actually, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna see if I can check that now. See how many hours I've got left on my monetization. Right, so I've got, obviously this hasn't updated since probably last night, I think, but I'm sitting on 3,691 watch hours at the moment. So I only got like 309 hours to go, and that's probably not including those hours that have been done overnight or anything like that. So, but yeah, we are getting there. It is exciting. So, but yeah, this would definitely put a bit of a this should put a dent in that number, I reckon, which is exciting. So, because there's a few of you guys in here, which is really cool. I really appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Awesome. Alrighty, I'm gonna, let's see. I reckon I've got about 15 minutes until I'm gonna either have my husband back with the little one or a knock on the door. So I'm gonna go for another couple of minutes. I'm gonna try to get ourselves to that 1 hour mark. We're sitting at 58 minutes now. And I'm just glad I got to chat with you guys today. Just because you guys are so supportive, and I adore you all, and I really, really appreciate you all being here as well. I think there was someone else popped on. We are just celebrating 1K today. I reached my 1,000 subscribers on Monday. So I thought I'd leave it a few days just to make sure that number stayed stable. Missy Yo, how are you, lovely lady? Oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't been able to watch you for ages. Like, it always keeps coinciding with like appointments and stuff. I need to go in and just rewatch all your stuff. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You've been such a wonderful supporter as well. And if there's anyone here that doesn't know Ms. Yo-Yo, she's awesome. I had a feeling I would have had a feeling that you guys would No, I think Deborah, I think I've seen you in like Miss Yo-Yo's chats before, I think. But yeah, no, it's Miss Yo just does the most hilarious live videos. Oh, Miss Yo-Yo, you got the best facial expressions ever. Like seriously, like when you're doing your Lucky Me eyes and stuff, it's just like yes, yes, I love it. I love it. I love watching you. You're awesome. And when you're doing a little song, no, it's fun. So yeah, so we're just chatting a bit today. I'd love to. I just want to like chat about you guys and your channels and promote you guys and stuff as well. So um, just make sure, like, spread the love around a bit. And obviously, just say thank you to all of you guys for your support over these last 10 months. I think when I first started this little channel, I had no idea that I'd ever get to this point. I really didn't. It wasn't really anything I really thought was going to happen, because I thought, what, I don't do a lot of live streaming. I try to get into like some other people's lives and stuff, but life just gets in the way. So like I haven't been able to do like this crazy growth in like a few months that a lot of people are able to pull, because they do a lot of networking and stuff. But some of you guys have been with me for so long, and I'm just so appreciative for you all, because you're amazing. And yeah, no, you've been so supportive, and I'm just so grateful for you guys. You're awesome. I love you all. I'll go a little bit longer since Miss Yo-Yo jumped on. I've got, if I'm lucky, I might have 10 to 15 minutes before I'm going to get a knock on the door. So I'll just try to stretch it until then. Like if I can hear a car door or something like that, I might just have to finish this off. But at the moment, yeah, I just love to, whenever I see you guys, promote you guys as well. So feel free, Miss Yo-Yo, if you have like a little blurb about your channel that you want to whack in the live stream, feel free. Just in case someone watching a replay, and they want to check out who you all are and support your channels, then they can. And I'm just really appreciative that you guys are all here talking to me today, and all of that. I hope you are healthy and safe, Miss Yo-Yo. I didn't ask you that. I apologize. And that you are well. That there's no. I think. I hope at least we haven't heard about too much. I've been watching sort of elections and stuff over there, and just like, hoping that you guys are all well, and that there's no unrest or anything unsinister, anything sinister happening and stuff. Like, I know there was worries that was going to happen, so I'm just hoping that you're all good and safe. Thank you so much, Deborah, for coming. I really, really appreciate it. I'm sure it's probably dinner time for you guys, and you're gonna have to head off to your families and do your stuff. So thank you so much for coming, Deborah. I really appreciate you being here. I'll come in and watch some of your stuff a bit later today. I'll have some time. So as I said, I love to support the people that I see, like in my comments and stuff. I appreciate you guys so much. You're amazing, and you're awesome, and everyone should just check them all out. Just go on. Oh gosh, I've got like an eyelash that's being silly at the moment. But but yeah, I hope have an awesome evening, Deborah. And I'll catch you soon. Thank you. But yeah, no, it's just everything sort of over the last 10 months. It's just been completely surreal. Like, I think I went from, like, I would do like my videos, you would only see my hands. I wouldn't show my face. and all of that. But I think, yeah, I've definitely come a long way since then. Even just equipment wise. So I started off just doing everything on my phone. I still use this one for a lot of stuff. But I've been able to sort of just slowly get some stuff just to help out. Like, I've got a lot of my old lives were quite dark, so I've got a ring light just up there. So sometimes if I go a bit too close, you can see see my face get too much. So, I think there's a car. My dog just jumped up to the gate, so I can see it just outside the window. So I think I'm going to have to just jump off because we're going to get really noisy and things. But I really appreciate you all being here. Sorry, I just had to cut it off really fast. This is what happens. But yeah, I'm so excited that you're all here. Oh, yep, there's a knock on the door. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye.